To a top story that we're tracking at the moment is the political circus in Rajasthan amidst political war. Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and Deputy Chief Minister Sachin Pilot. Resort politics peaks in Rajasthan. 4 luxury buses have taken Congress MLAs to Fairmount Resort, just 35 kilometers away from Chief Minister's house, in a bid to avoid possible poaching attempts. This is coming in after Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot claimed that 109 MLAs have reached Chief Minister's house and was seen confidently waving at the media. All of this drama ensuing amidst counter-claim by the Sachin Pilot camp, by Sachin Pilot claiming that he has the support of 25 MLAs. Meanwhile, a resolution has been passed in the Congress Legislative Party meeting for disciplinary action against any of the party officials or MLAs who are involved in anti-party activity. In the same meeting, Chief Minister Gehlot has been declared as the leader of the Congress Legislative Party.
इतना सस्पेंस क्यों क्रिएट किया जा रहा है? जब
कोई सस्पेंस नहीं, जब इस तरह की ताकतें सक्रिय हो जाती हैं, जब वैसे नहीं लोकतंत्र के माध्यम से जब उनको जीत नहीं मिलती है, आईटी, ईडी, सीबीआई, सीआईएसएफ ऐसी एजेंसी को सक्रिय करके, और वो क्या लेसन देना चाहते हैं, क्या इस आने वाली जनरेशन के लिए काम करना चाहते हैं, और जिस तरह से मतलब ऐसे नहीं तो वैसे इस तरह का प्रयास मैं समझता हूँ देश के इतिहास में पहली बार हुआ होगा और इतिहास कभी भी माफ नहीं करेगा।
Devankar is joining us live from Jaipur. Rahul Srivastava is also joining us from Delhi. First to you, Rahul. Rahul, how are you reading this particular situation at this point of time? Everything eventually is going to be boiling down to the numbers, isn't it?
It's basically eventually a battle of nerves and numbers. As Dev has been reporting from Jaipur, that Ashok Gehlot has carried out a major exercise at this over the last 12 hours, in which he's trying to rally the numbers. He's trying to make every number of MLA count in the state. Now, what he has done is marshaled his resources. He knows that if he has the numbers, the Congress High Command in the last 12 hours has indicated very well that the top priority is to save the government. Since the top priority is to save the government and not let the BJP succeed, Gehlot has that advantage, that if he keeps the numbers with him, the Congress party may not go out of its way to placate Mr. Sachin Pilot. On the other hand, Sachin Pilot has made it very clear that he does not want to be part of the current dispensation or the party in case Ashok Gehlot is the chief minister, and second, he continues in the manner in which he has, and the composition of the cabinet and other elements is the same as in the past. In that scenario, Ashok Gehlot is saying now he has more than 102 MLAs. He's taking them to a resort. Coincidentally, that is one of the resorts which was raided in the morning. So one will have to wait and see that how exactly things will work out there. But the fact is that the principal fault line is Gehlot now virtually edging Sachin Pilot out of the party after a provocation through a notice in which a sedition charge was leveled, in which Pilot was asked to depose. Sachin Pilot making it very clear that this current arrangement is not acceptable to him. In that, now the battle of numbers, Gehlot seems to be edging ahead, but still, it is very clear that Sachin Pilot still has numbers over 20 of the MLAs in the state, and that may make the Congress party continue extending an olive branch to him. I'm told by my sources, an attempt was made to rope in Milind Deora, a Congress leader, one time very close confidant of Rahul Gandhi, to approach Sachin Pilot, but Milind Deora, it seems, has declined.
Well, continue to stay with us, Rahul. Dev is joining us live. Dev, what is the kind of action that you're picking up? You were following those luxury buses that left from Ashok Gehlot's residence, those 4 luxury buses that left for Fairmount Hotel as well. Have they reached there? In terms of the numbers, of course, what does it look like at the moment with Ashok Gehlot camp? All the MLAs showing off those victory signs, support for Ashok Gehlot as they left his residence for Fairmount Hotel.
About 2 hours ago, Cheti, when the MLAs were still at the Chief Minister's residence, they indulged in a show of strength. In fact, these MLAs were paraded before the media. the media was allowed inside the Chief Minister's residence at the behest of Ashok Gehlot himself, and out there there was confident posturing that was happening inside the CM residence. In fact, Gehlot himself turned out, showed up a V symbol or a victory sign before the media, and thereafter, within half an hour to 45 minutes of that, one after the other, 4 buses, luxury buses, went out of the Chief Minister's residence in Civil Lines, Jaipur, in which all of these MLAs were present. They in fact currently are being taken towards the Fairmont Hotel, which is a private resort in Jaipur on the Delhi Jaipur road, around 35 to 40 kilometers away from the Chief Minister's residence. And we are following one of those buses right now, Chaiti, and in fact it's just about to take a U-turn from here to reach the Fairmont Hotel. What we are given to understand right now is that despite the confident posturing, Gehlot camp expects few more MLAs to come in its flock right now. The number is somewhere around 102 MLAs in the Gehlot camp, but the numbers that are there, it wants to ensure that that flock is kept together, that there is no withering away of the MLAs like it happened in Gujarat, like it happened in Madhya Pradesh. Ashok Gehlot himself has conveyed to the party high command that he is no Kamal Nath, that he will be able to save the day for the party in Rajasthan, and if push comes to shove, he will be able to ensure
let's wait and watch to see whether
party
he
is
can
able
save
to
the
prove
day
its
or not. For now, it looks like he seems to be on a steady footing with the kind of support he's getting from his MLAs, but you never know. At the end of the day, it's politics. With the Gehlot government safe at the moment, Sachin Pilot seems to be running out of options. He cannot bring the Rajasthan government down now very clearly, so he can still dig in his heels and form his own political party or join the BJP for that matter, which right now also seems very unlikely. But you never know until the end, because you do remember even with Jyotiraditya Scindia what had happened with Jyotiraditya Scindia until the last moment till he joined the BJP, he kept denying it. The other option with Sachin Pilot would be to reconcile with the Congress party. Sources have told India Today that Rajiv Satav, he's going to be reaching Jaipur this evening. Pilot wants 4 of his MLAs to be made ministers. He has also demanded the home portfolio and the finance portfolio for his nominees. The other demand that has been made by Sachin Pilot is to retain the Rajasthan Congress chief post as well. So a couple of demands that have come in from the Sachin Pilot camp. He also wants 50% of his nominees to be fielded for the Panchayat polls. And at least top 5 Congress leaders, you've got the likes of Priyanka Gandhi, Vadra, Ahmed Patel, KC Venugopal have all spoken to Pilot, and about 15 Rajasthan Congress MLAs, reportedly the supporters of Sachin Pilot, have been launched in Gurugram's ITC Hotel. None of those MLAs staying at ITC Hotel have left for Jaipur MLA meeting despite it being made mandatory.
श्री सचिन पायलट जी से भी और दूसरे साथियों से भी कांग्रेस आला कमान द्वारा एक बार नहीं, पिछले 72 घंटे में 48 से 72 घंटे में अनेकों बार बात की गई है। 48 से 72 घंटे में अनेकों बार सचिन पायलट जी से भी दूसरे साथियों से भी बात हुई। उस बात का क्या क्या मजमून है वो टेलीविजन पर कहना अनुचित होगा।
Dev Ankur is also joining us live, and Rahul Srivastava is also joining us live. Rahul, there have been several attempts that have been made by the Congress top brass to establish some kind of a truce between Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot as well. This will be something that they're doing to save the face, as far as it's an embarrassing moment coming in for the Congress party after what we saw really transpired even in Madhya Pradesh. But even if there is some sort of a truce, greater leeway being given out to Sachin Pilot as well in the Congress party, do you think they'll be able to hold fort for a very long time, or is it a short-term scenario?
Chetty, I think working out a peaceful resolution between the two at this juncture would be difficult. So leave alone how they will survive in the future. In future, it's going to be... See, I think the relationship has reached a break point. If you see the posturing, you have got a chief minister of a party who has got some 100 odd, little over 100 MLAs, is taking them to a resort because he is afraid that his deputy chief minister, partly abetted and aided by the rival party BJP, may poach on his MLAs. The deputy chief minister is sitting in Delhi NCR with the MLAs loyal to him not attending that meeting. The Central High Command did not act on the complaints which are flowing in for the last 1.5 years, even till last week when Sachin Pilot complained that he was being sidelined, a case has been registered against him. A lot of those elements were happening. The Congress High Command did nothing. Only when the push came to shove and the fire had reached the Chief Minister's chair, that 2 emissaries were sent late in the night. So in this scenario, what we say that everybody is now in a different position. I don't think Gillot has given up the idea of getting rid of such Pilot purposely. His posters were removed from party headquarters, but only when the Central High Command pushed that no, let's for reproach and put back. That is not very to
Rahul, I'm requesting the producers to re-establish that connection with you. We're having some audio issues right there with your connection. Let's do that. In the meanwhile, Dev Ankur is also with us. Dev, the only honorable option that seems to be in front of Sachin Pilot at this point of time would be a graceful exit from the Congress party. But even if he exits the Congress party, he would need the support of minimum 50 MLAs from the Congress camp. Does he have that? Seems unlikely.
Well, clearly, Chaiti, at this point in time, Sachin Pilot seemingly does not even have the support of 30-odd MLAs that he was claiming earlier. In fact, late yesterday. For the time being, it seems that Gehlot is in the front seat, and he has somehow managed to ensure that, as far as the show of strength is concerned, he has the numbers. The Gehlot camp clearly is expecting a few more MLAs to turn its way, and for the MLAs which have already arrived with the Gehlot camp, they are kept at this private resort outside of which we are right now. And the Gehlot camp wants to ensure that the kind of successful herding of MLAs was ensured in the run-up to the Rajya Sabha polls. They will seemingly have to repeat that experiment, and that is what the mood and the sense within the Congress camp is, that to be able to thwart any attempt at poaching of MLAs, they will have to be kept at this at a private resort in Jaipur. For how long that continues during this corona pandemic era, when the administration perhaps will take a beating, a lot of the kind of responses are required in this corona situation by different ministries. What will happen to that is something which time can tell. But for the time being, Gehlot is trying to save the government. He understands that there is a threat emanating not just from outside, but also from within the ranks of the Congress after the rebellion by Sachin Pilot
also
yesterday.
The other thing is that even if Gehlot manages to save the face for the Congress party, manages to retain power, manages to save the government, and somewhere the High Command manages to diffuse the tension between the two leaders, and Sachin Pilot is made to stay within the Congress party as well. What about these multiple demands that have been put forth by the Sachin Pilot to the Ashok Gehlot camp? Are they going to be in acceptance of these demands?
Otherwise, if Sachin Pilot is left in the lurch, then his situation and his position in the party will become entirely untenable. For Pilot to be able to return from Delhi, both symbolically, gesture-wise, and also, in reality, it would need some kind of a truce. It will need some kind of a face saver, some kind of a compromise formula to be worked out. Because remember, Pilot has been extremely adamant on getting the Chief Minister's post. He has claimed time and again that he had helmed the party when the party was in shambles, when it was reduced to less than 26 MLAs in Rajasthan, when the reign was with the BJP, and it helped resurrected the party almost from scratch. And now when he has done all of that, for him to be not rewarded with the
all
Chief
right,
Minister's
Dev,
post
I'm sorry about this interruption, but I'm being told my colleague Ankit Tyagi is outside the resort where the MLAs from the Ashok Gehlot camp are being taken. Ankit has reached that particular resort. Ankit, if you could walk our viewers through the scenes that are playing out outside the resort where the MLAs from the Ashok Gehlot camp have reached. What's going on right there?
What an interesting turn of events here, Chepi. Once, Ashok Gehlot in a show of strength made sure that the media is taken inside and given a view of the MLAs, those who are inside, just to send across a message, not only to the BJP but also to Sachin Pilot camp that look, the numbers are stacked with me. And in few hours, it seems that there is still some pieces to be ironed, some dissonance as far as the Chief Minister is concerned, though he is claiming that he has more than 102 MLAs in his support, including one independent MLA who has in fact made support on Twitter. This is the Fairmount Resort. This road in fact goes to that resort, and this building that you are seeing right now, a very typical Rajasthan kind of architecture, not possibly the old architecture, and new Rajasthan, a very distinct Rajasthan flavor architecture. Is a 5-star resort where all those 4 buses have been taken, and all the MLAs are in fact inside. Now the fact remains, as far as the Ashok Gehlot camp is concerned, they believe that there are some floating MLAs, those who possibly could be at this point of time speaking to both sides, and they want to make sure that there is no poaching attempt or intimidation attempt, neither by Mr. Pilot nor by the Bharatiya Janata Party, because there is one factor that Ashok Gehlot's camp is also wary of. You saw the raid that took place today in the morning, and precisely that is why they want to keep their flock together. This seems to be the Fairmount Resort seems to be one of the favorite venues as far as the Chief Minister is concerned. During the Rajya Sabha election recently held, this is where he had also kept all his MLAs, intact at this very place. It is just about 80 kilometers out of the city on the Delhi-Jaipur main highway. And while we are talking about this, reports also coming in, the Congress High Command has told Sachin Pilot if there has to be any negotiation, that negotiation will be done in Delhi. It's not going to happen. It has to be done in Jaipur. So he'll have to make his way to Jaipur. It's not going to happen in Delhi. He still does it. He's still waiting and watching. He's hoping because his camp is claiming that, look at the pictures that Ashok Gehlot has put out. There are not 100 MLAs. There are 80 or 90 odd. The fact is right now, tie-off, mind games are on, and politics is all about perception. And this is what the fight, at least at this point of time, in this very pretty, rainy
But Ankit, here is where it gets interesting. If there is any kind of truce that the Congress High Command is trying to achieve between Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot as well, with Sachin Pilot putting his political career at stake and behaving the way he did and showing this kind of a rebellion and not joining the BJP, then the only option for him is to then stay with the Congress party. But isn't there too much water under the bridge at the moment for things to be same again? Will he be able to hold fort within the Congress party? His ambitions at some point are again going to get the better of him.
You see, at least at this point of time, they are hoping that there will be a temporary truce to say and to save face for both. The fact remains that even if Mr. Gehlot has about 102, 103 or maybe 105 MLAs, some claim the 109, it's not a very comfortable majority that the Congress would be in. And knowing the kind of, the operations that the BJP did in Karnataka or what happened in Madhya Pradesh, they would always be, Mr. Gehlot would always be watching his back. He'll always be looking over his shoulder. That is why they would want Mr. Pilot to stay in the Congress party. For Sachin Pilot, who made such a bold move, hoping that he will have a huge number of MLAs, about 30 of those MLAs with him, and he would be able to, in fact, strike a bargain. That doesn't seem to be happening, but he still knows he can be valuable. He also, for him to, in fact, trace back his steps, retrace his steps, and work under Ashok Gehlot, he wants to put things in black and white. He wants the Congress leadership to step in and make the entire contract of sorts between the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister in black and white, so that there is no ambiguity as far as power sharing is concerned. But remember, ultimately in politics, it is the person who has the numbers, and Ashok Gehlot, without any doubt, has shown that he has the numbers to keep his government safe, and that is precisely why they are trying to placate Sachin Pilot. But the Congress also understands that the leader number one in Rajasthan, at least at this point of time, is Ashok Gehlot.
Right, we are getting breaking news coming in. Sorry about that interruption. While talking about the numbers, we have assessed the numbers at the moment. Gehlot is claiming support of 109 MLAs. 104 were present. plus 5 letter of support. That makes it 104 plus 105 equals to 109. This is Ashok Gehlot camp we're talking about. As far as Sachin Pilot camp is concerned, 17 MLAs, including him, which means it's 16 plus 1. And the message from High Command to Sachin Pilot is that we love you, we respect you, we are ready to welcome you with open arms. Please come and talk to us. That's the latest that is coming in. Big breaking story coming in right there. Gehlot claiming support of 109 MLAs. 104 were present, remember. Plus, they have 5 MLAs letter of support with them. So 104 plus 5 makes it 109 for Ashok Gehlot versus Sachin Pilot camp at 17. That includes him. So it's 16 MLA support plus 1, which is Sachin Pilot in that particular camp. And the message coming from High Command to Pilot is that we love you, we respect you, we are ready to welcome you with open arms. Please come and talk to us. Anand Patel is now joining us. Anand, this looks like Sachin Pilot seems to be an absolutely weak footing with just 16 MLAs supporting him, including him, which makes it 17. But on the other side, you've got the Gehlot camp that has 104 MLAs with 5 letters of support, making it 109. The numbers are speaking for itself right there, Anand, but things can change. It's politics at the end of the day. And the very fact that they've all been taken to the resort right there in Rajasthan also means that the Congress party somewhere is fearing some sort of a poaching attempt as well. Over to you.
That's right, Chaiti, that there's a very genuine fears within the Congress ranks because they have seen what has happened in Karnataka and in Madhya Pradesh. Only a handful of MLAs can topple a government. So clearly the Congress High Command is in no mood to let that happen, and that is why they are talking in reconciliatory mode to Sachin Pilot. Although he just has 17 MLAs, including him, so 16 plus Sachin Pilot, so that's 17. Whereas the Gehlot camp has managed to muster the support of 109 MLAs. 104 were present in the meeting, and 5 letters of support are there with Chief Minister Gehlot. So that puts him in a very strong footing. But the High Command has sent out a message, has reached out to Sachin Pilot, who's in a rebellious mood. They've said, whatever has happened. We are ready to welcome you with open arms. Please come and talk. So that is the message for Sachin Pilot from High Command. Now we've already listed out like leaders like Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka, Ahmed Patel, P. Chidambaram and K.C. Venugopal have already spoken to Sachin Pilot to try and persuade him to go to Jaipur and hold talks with the Gehlot camp so that a compromise can be reached, because they don't want an outsider, BJP, to take advantage of this infighting and an internal feud. So clearly, big message there from the Congress High Command trying to reach out to Sachin Pilot. Now the ball in his court as to how does he go about it, because if at all he digs in heel deep and tries to resign, then the numbers will change and that will have no impact on Gehlot. But Sachin Pilot will have to resign, his membership will go, and so as his MLAs. So clearly the Congress party doesn't want that to happen. The High Command is still trying to find a way out of this impasse and trying to reach a compromise between the two factions so that Rajasthan can have a stable Congress government.
Yes, hold on right there. We're getting some more breaking news coming in right there. Let's go straight across to the breaking news is about the BJP calling for an immediate floor test. BJP's Amit Malviya in a tweet has said, and I quote, Ashok Gehlot must immediately call for a floor test, prove his majority, save Rajasthan the drama and get on with the business of governance. But if he is herding his MLAs to a resort, then clearly he does not have the numbers and is merely delaying the inevitable. That's the latest coming in right there. BJP calling for an immediate floor test. BJP's Amit Malviya going on to say that Ashok Gehlot must immediately call for a floor test, prove the majority, save Rajasthan the drama, get on with the business of governance as well. We've got Rahul Srivastav who is joining us live on this story. Rahul, according to Amit Malviya, all of this is optics at its best by Ashok Gehlot herding the MLAs to a resort because he's somewhere trying to delay the inevitable, quote-unquote, in Amit Malviya's words. How do you interpret this development and what Amit Malviya is saying? Of course, Amit Malviya is making a very opportunistic statement right there, but how do you read this? I'm going to take the same question to Ankit Tyagi, who is with us. Rahul will be joining us in just about a bit. Ankit, how are you reading this particular statement coming in from Amit Malviya? You track politics so well, and you'd be able to be in the best position to interpret what Amit Malviya is trying to say. Of course, needless to say that this is a very opportunistic statement coming in from Amit Malviya. Let's not forget that.
But let's also give credit to the BJP. I mean, it's the Congress party's inner feud which has given them this opportunity to fish in troubled waters. And BJP, of course, we've seen more than enough examples. They are a party which is always looking for, a Congress-mukt situation in any state. And the Congress this time giving an opportunity themselves as far as the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned. Interesting what Amit Malviya is saying, that, the Ashok Gehlot government should prove his majority on the floor of the House. But important thing is that none of the BJP leaders in the state so far have in fact gone ahead, either met the governor or demanded a floor test as far as Ashok Gehlot is concerned. This game of optics, and yes, a lot of it is to do with the perception as far as the politics is concerned. But the fact remains, Shruti, so far neither the Sachin Pilot camp nor the BJP in the state of Rajasthan have challenged the majority of Ashok Gehlot. At this point of time, everybody is just waiting and watching how this pans out. BJP would not want to be seen very eager, in fact, at this moment. They would want to see what Sachin Pilot can do, how things implode within the Congress party. And if they actually do and Sachin Pilot is able to get good numbers, that's possibly when the BJP openly steps in. Yes, there are allegations of, the income tax raids today, the timing of those raids, especially to some of the close aides of the Chief Minister. Suspect people questioning that. But the fact remains, at least at this point of time, the BJP not overtly being seen as trying to topple the government. They would want Sachin Pilot to muster the numbers to see what he can in fact do, and possibly after that they would be coming out openly. At this point of time, nobody has asked Mr. Gehlot to prove his majority. There is no challenge, at least legally speaking, that has been thrown at Mr. Ashok Gehlot. If the Bharatiya Janata Party in Rajasthan decides to do that, they take it to the governor, challenge his majority, that would be a different question. But at least at this point of time, it's optics, perception and the war of numbers which is being played between the Pilot and the Gehlot camp.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.